Good morning from Da Nang. Guys, it's very early and we have a very complicated morning. I didn't shoot a video in Da Nang, and that's because at the last minute we decided to completely change our travel plans and we are leaving Vietnam. I know it sounds crazy, but let me explain it to you because it's not so crazy. This morning we are going to drop off the bike at the central train station. We're going to put it in cargo services. They are going to ship it for us to Ninh Binh, which is in the north. That's going to take 3 days. What really changed our plans is that we're already approaching our second visa run. We're almost at our 30 days. And so we are going to need to drive to the Laos border, which is a little bit north. And we thought, you know what? It's complicated to go from there, then to go to Ninh Binh. So we're in Da Nang, which is the 4th largest city in Vietnam. It's also home to an international airport. And so actually, to take a discount air carrier, Air Asia, to fly to Bangkok and to come back is cheaper, easier. That's crazy, but it is. So we're gonna go to Bangkok for the weekend while the bike is heading north to Ninh Binh. Then we'll fly back to Da Nang. We will then take an overnight train to Ninh Binh and meet our bike. I hope I explained that. It seems kind of crazy, and it is, but it actually makes a lot of sense. So this morning we're gonna share with you what it's like to go to the train station. We actually went there yesterday, talked to them about it. They said it's no problem. They said I think it's gonna cost 1.5 million to send. And then actually we saw how they packed it, and they packed it really great. So train is safer, better than the bus. And we've also seen how the buses drive here, almost been hit by a bus a couple times. And so for us, it was a no-brainer to take the train over the bus. But I gotta help Alan because he's packing this whole bike by himself, and then we'll get going. So far, it's been pretty straightforward. We went back here where we came to yesterday to ask about it, and she remembered we wanted to go to Ninh Binh, filled out a paper, and then we take it to these guys who are going to give us a ticket, and I think with that we pay. What they're doing right now is just emptying the fuel because obviously you can't have gas on a moving train. They get to keep the gas, I'm pretty sure, so it's a pretty good deal for them. So they also inspect the bike because they don't want to be blamed for anything, which is great. And then Alan took just a little bit of video of the bike so that we would know if anything was done to it. Can I pay with credit card?
No.
Only cash?
Yes.
How much?
1,100,000.
1,100,000.
Yes.
Okay, I think we have that.
I still remember, yeah.
Okay, great.
What day you go?
We will, after this, get a train ticket to Ninh Binh and arrive on July 3rd in the morning.
Fly.
We're going to take the train, arrive in Ninh Binh July 3rd. So Monday. Yeah, so we will leave here on the 2nd, take the night train.
6 days you can Ninh Binh.
So it arrives on the 1st, and they will keep it until the 3rd. All right, now we need to find a place to deal with this guy. There should be luggage storage here around the corner. All right, this is convenient. This was a motorcycle delivery, and then you literally go right here, and it is luggage storage. So it says right here, luggage storage, Da Nang, Hoi An, pickup service. And then I'm hoping that we can just put it here for a couple of days. That's what the issue is. So far, this has actually been really great. The guys who take care of the bike were very nice, conscientious. In the office, they spoke English. That was fantastic. Luggage also spoke English, gave us her WhatsApp. We can contact her at any time. There's a camera on the luggage, so we don't have to worry about that. So next up, before we go to the airport, we want to get a train ticket now, and that's because you can book the trains online, but they weren't accepting my credit card, so need to go in to see. Hopefully they'll take my credit card here. If not, we have to find cash somewhere. But it should be 1.1 million each to take an overnight train first class. That means soft beds, not hard beds, which is the same as what it costs to send the bike. The bike, Alan and I, all cost the same to take the train. Want all my tips, including what didn't make it into videos? Check out my Vietnam guide for what to see, eat, and do, plus crucial tips for renting a motorbike in Vietnam. This is a really nice airport. The washrooms were really nice. Everything here is really good. I will say this, by accident, I came through security with Alan's lighter and they didn't catch it. So he's happy, but I'm not sure if that's a good thing. But otherwise, everything has been great. Very nice, very easy to get through. Maybe took us 5 minutes to get through both immigration and security. So I know it seems weird that we're eating at Burger King in Vietnam. However, when we came to the airport, one of the things I noticed is everything here is quoted in US dollars. And so we looked at all of the different places to eat, and there was a Vietnamese spot. You could get pho, you could get a banh mi. But to get a banh mi and an iced tea was 13 to 15 US dollars. That should cost at most $3 to $5 in the street. So note to self, before you come to the airport, I think it really caters to people who want to have like one last taste of Vietnam, but we're gonna be back on Sunday. And so instead, we're going to Burger King. Our flight was delayed 15 minutes, and so we're getting a massage in one of those massage chairs. It's $2 for 20 minutes. Do you like it? I actually find some of the spots that they're touching a little inappropriate. Join my Patreon community for more behind the scenes and exclusive content you won't find elsewhere. You can also find me on Instagram, and be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. All of these things make my day. Thank you so much for your support.